Halo. Halo is a game series that's had its ups and downs in the past few years, and I've been a fan of Halo ever since I was about 5 or 4 years old. I remember very vividly playing Halo 2 when I would go to my family's house, and we would just play so much. We'd have huge LAN parties of about 12 or so people just playing on their Xboxes. We'd all have split screen going on, and we would just have the funnest time ever. Well, as a soon grown up, I've learned to love Halo even more for its competitiveness and also for the story, as well as just how fun the rest of the series is. Now, I can say that I've been a huge fan of it forever because I was too young to really know what Halo was. I was pretty young to even be playing a game such as Halo with all the blood and violence. But parenting issues aside, I always loved just playing the games and playing the stories. But in these past few years, I feel like that Halo's forgotten kind of what they're just kind of forgotten what where they came from. In my opinion, I think that the five main series Halo titles have had its ups and its downs, and today I'm going to be doing a countdown of the top 5 Halo games. Now, these games only are going to range from the main series, so no Reach, no ODST, no Halo Wars. That's the only thing that's on this list is 1 through 5, and I'll be counting down which ones are my favorites. Anyway, now to get on to the countdown. At number 5, I have to put Halo 4. Well, for two reasons. For one, I've had little to no history with this game. The only time I ever did play this game was on the Xbox One with Master Chief Collection. I never bought Halo 4 when it came out on the 360, and I never planned to. That's because I feel like Master Chief Collection has all of the game modes and all of the properties of it perfectly aligned in Master Chief Collection. Now, I don't. I also don't like it because I feel like that it's the weakest Halo game story-wise, and well, hear me out on this. I feel like that it was just weak story-wise, but it was also just weak multiplayer-wise. It added the new running mechanic. I felt like that those things were just not meant for Halo, and so that new game was this awkward transition between giving it new controls and added things. But the reason I think the story is so weak is because I feel like that the way that they ended off the story, I didn't like, in my opinion. Now, some of you are probably in the comments saying, "But Shrugpood, why do you like Halo 5's story?" Well, that's the thing. There are parts of it that I like, but I didn't really like Halo 4's story or even the gameplay in general just for the campaign. Don't get me wrong, this is a pretty solid game for a shooter, but I just don't feel like that it's met up to Halo standards. And that's why it's a number 5.
One shot! Now! No one's gonna take me away.
So here's a little bit of backstory of why I'm putting Halo 5 at number 4. See, back when the first trailer was released, I was so hyped. I mean, did you just see the ending of that? Holy freaking crap, that was like the coolest thing ever. That was cooler than freaking anything ever. Well, here's the thing. Halo 5 was not very well received at all. But the thing is that I really like the multiplayer. Like I have to agree with Harbinger Jr. There are a lot of problems with Halo 5, and there's even a series of him discussing what he loves and hates about Halo 5, and mostly me and him agree about the same thing. especially about the campaign and also the entire game as a whole. But I'll link those in the description. But the thing is that I have a different stance on the campaign as he does. I don't find it as bad, probably just because I'm not as much as a Halo junkie as he is. He knows very well about a lot about Halo. He knows all the ups and downs. He reads a lot of the novels, but and I don't do that, and so there's a problem here because he knows a lot of things and I don't. So he gets a better perception of the story than I do. But the fact of the matter is, if I'm just looking as a casual fan, then I'm going to like it in a different way. But I still like the story. I like it because it's a well-made story, but it's not the best story by Halo standards. Yes, we have to play as Master Chief about 2 or 3 times, and that's a huge problem in a Halo game that you're supposed to play as a main protagonist. But I really did like that the gameplay just felt smoother, felt better than Halo 4's, and that's what I was really looking forward to. I'm not somebody who's going to look through all of the lore just to see why this happened and that happened. But I like this game a little bit better because the Forge was made really well. The game modes are awesome, even though we have a little lack of them. And I really like the story better than Halo 4. Halo 4 is just an awkward transition, but I really did like Halo 5. At number 3 is Halo Combat Evolved. Now, this game, I never had played this game until I got Master Chief Collection, just like Halo 4, so I don't have much history with it. But I do remember very well that I used to play Halo with my oldest brother, and me and him would used to sit down and we would just play it on the couch, and we would play it for hours upon hours on Blood Gulch, and I love Blood Gulch, I have to say. And Red vs. Blue made me appreciate this game even more, and the map as well, because Blood Gulch Chronicles are awesome. Anyway, but I really like this game because it's a good starting point into a series of long-running games that are going to get even better throughout the years. I really did like how everything was just simple. There was no sprint mechanic. This is where everything spawned from. I really liked the original just because of how simple it was to grasp. It had different controls in Call of Duty, but all the weapons were different. All the weapons still had the capability to kill someone, and there was no ranking system of guns like there is on Call of Duty nowadays, which I really like. It's just like in Halo 5. Every single power weapon that you get on Halo 5 was used to conquer the map in Halo 1, which is pretty awesome that any weapon that you pick up is as lethal as the weapon that you see somebody else using. It's really, really cool. The map design was awesome. The vehicle implementation was awesome at the time. And I still love this game today. I really like sitting down with Haw Ridger and seeing me and him go toe to toe on Blood Gulch. It's really fun, but that's why it's coming in at number 3. Have I ever mentioned that I love Halo 2? Because I do. It's a great game. The anniversary title is one of the best anniversary titles I've ever played. And just the gameplay is awesome. The vehicles are awesome. The weapons are awesome. Just everything is good about the game. It's what the Halo 1 had the just everything very well made. Everything was smooth, and Halo 2 is under the assumption of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So that's exactly what Halo 2 did, and it just stayed the same. But I feel like the Halo 2, building on the better maps and just building on everything, made it better. And I really, really liked Halo 2. I used to play. This is the first game that I had ever played when I was younger of Halo, and so I just loved every second of playing it. I would just play it all with my family, play with Harvard Jr. When we were waiting for Halo 5 Guardians, we'd play on Master Chief Collection some Halo 2 Anniversary, and it was so much fun. I will always love this game for what it is, and because it's such a very well made game, but it's not as good as the final game, the number one game of my Halo 5 list.
Enemy sighted on the chief. Negative, sir. I think we lost him.
Not yet.
You all saw this coming, correct? I mean, Halo 3 is, in my opinion, the perfect game just for Halo. It's a game that I feel like that anybody could pick up and have a fun time with. Except if you're one of those Halo haters. No one likes you. Anyway, the entire concept of Halo 3 was just amazing. The point of where it was at in the story was amazing. The multiplayer, so super compelling, so fun, and something that anybody could pick up and be good at if they really wanted to. And then Halo 3 just had the coolest forge, has just everything all around. Perfect Halo game. If on Master Chief Collection, I think this is the game that I spent the most time playing. Just on online multiplayer, on just single player, and just overall, just I played it the most. I really did like this game because this was at the point in my life where I had just got an Xbox 360 and I just started to play a bunch of new games, and one of them was Halo 3. I fell in love with this game. Holy cow, this game was so cool at the time. Back in like 2008, I was just like, holy crap, that's when I got the game, was back in 2008. And I had instantly just grown a love for Halo, and I just loved every single second of it. Now, this game is something that I feel like the Halo should take notes from, because Halo 3 has no sprint. It has well enough power-ups, to not make it seem like a cop-out like on Halo 5 Guardians. But it's such a good game. And can I say that the final campaign mission is one of the best campaign missions of all time? I'm gonna put that out there. But that's why I really love this game, because I've had just an amazing time playing it just for a long time. But anyway, that was my top 5 list. I hope you guys enjoyed. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and also check out Harvard Jr.'s channel. He talks a lot about Halo, and I will link down in the description his Halo 5 series of what he likes and loves about it. Or he hates and loves, whatever. But anyway, thank you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next video.